Hello everyone, Art with Erwin here again, and today I'm going to be testing out these Sargent Art watercolor crayons. I got these for my birthday. So I've used them once just to try them out because I've never tried anything like this before. So first we're going to swatch them out, and then we're going to try putting a little bit of water on them and see how that goes, and then we'll try drawing something with them. Okay, we swatched all the colors out. Now we're going to try adding some water. So I did the colors really close together because I wanted to see how they would blend as I added water. Oh, they blend a lot. So I chose watercolor paper for this project. I don't have a lot of watercolor paper, which is why I cut it down into a smaller size. And yeah, these blend really well. In fact, almost too well. So definitely with the darker colors, you need a lot less pigment to get a nice strong color out of it. So, and there are 4 colors of blue in the palette and 5 colors of green, which I find really interesting. It certainly lends itself towards thinking of us doing maybe nature art and that sort of thing with so many greens in the color palette. So, and I did not swatch the white because I did not think it would show up very well without being blended into another color. But blue. Okay. There we are. Let me bring this up. So, there are the colors swatched and then wetted over and mixed or blended together. You can see the color just very easily blends and it picks it up really nice and easily. So that's fun. Now we're going to have to draw something and see what happens when we make a drawing with it. Okay, now for the ultimate test, adding the water. So I will be the first to admit, I don't know what I'm doing with watercolors. I don't use watercolors a lot. So this will be interesting. Let's see here. Let's start with the stem here and see how this goes. So I've never taken a class with watercolors or anything like that. Like, I'm really watercolor ignorant, but as I saw on one social media post this week, the act of creation is more important than the final product. So the fact that I am willing to experiment with a new medium says a lot. And I'm seeing it's very easy to get too much water onto the paper. So I gotta watch out for that. Okay, the leaf and the stem are done, not too bad. I'm going to do the butterfly over here that's visiting my little poppy. Beep. Yep, very easy to get too much water. My poor butterfly. Not looking so good, dude. Okay, clean my brush off real good. Let's do his wings. And I realize I probably shouldn't be doing this all at once. I should probably, you know, have done the black and let it dry and then come back to do the blue. But like I said, I don't have a lot of experience. I didn't think about that till just now. So it is what it is. And there we go. Add a little more definition over here. Okay, butterfly. And then we're going to work on the poppy. I hope it'll look like a poppy when I'm done. I tried to really color in the orange nice and dark so there would be some definition between the petals on the flower. Eep, too much water again. Oh, it's so easy to get too much water on my brush. Okay, so far so good. It's the middle of winter right now, so it's kind of fun to think about a field of summer poppies. And how bright and colorful they are compared to the drab grayness of the sky outside right now. And I'm not sure once I'm done how much the definition of individual leaves is still going to be there. So let's see here. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it dry and then come back and work on the background. So we'll be back in a minute. All right, it's all dry, so I'm going to try to do the background now. I just did very simple, a light blue and a yellow, so there'll be a green where the two colors meet. We'll see how that works for a background. So I figured using a little bit less pigment here would mean a lighter color. And I think that's what's happening. It's kind of difficult to get the color in close to the other images, and I know there's different ways to mask your image and stuff like that, but like I said, again, I don't do watercolor a lot. This is not my forte, and I realize I probably should have done the background first, having masked out the shapes for my other images. But we're just testing this out today. We're seeing how it works. And it seems to be working good enough for our purposes to do it this way. I also know people normally tape down their watercolor. I never seem to be able to do that because I need to be able to turn my work as I am working on it. I've kind of always done that, and it's just how I do things. It might be different, but it works for me. All right, here we go. I got the light blue. Now, mix them a little bit as we get into here. Let's do a little mix on this side too. There's it. Okay, I gotta get in here. I like this bright yellow, the way that that's turning out. All right, and you know, I'm going to try something because the poppy, you can't really see the difference between the stems. So I'm going to try coming back in here with a dry crayon. And did I say stems? I meant petals. You all know I meant petals, right? See if we add more color in here with the dry crayon, if that helps the petals kind of stand out. Okay, there we go. So, tell me what you think. Do you like this little postcard-sized poppy I did? trying out the new, or my new, Sargent Art watercolor crayons. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've made it this far, I'm going to ask you for that like and the subscribe. Go find joy in art today, and I'll see you in the next video.